There we go. All righty, welcome to the Move It and Lose It Coaches team call, December 1st, 2015 on a Tuesday. Let me mute the Kings of Leon here, if I can never find my cursor. Sorry, I've been kind of out of the loop, doing other things, watching kids, stuff like that. So I don't have any recognition, shout outs. I have no idea. Jenny's at the airport visiting a friend, so I manned up and got the call. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over a couple things with setting up groups, 12 days of fitness, getting ready for hammer and chisel, or I like to call it ham and cheese. Should be a good workout. So let me go to some screen sharing here and dive right in. Oh, I see why. Because my cursor is burying. There we go. So here we go. Can you see that, Shelby? See my main page? Okay. So what we got is Move It and Lose It Coaches Group page. So you can create any kind of page you want. We already have a 12 days of fitness from last year. So I'm just going to use that same thing. It's really easy just to recycle your stuff that you've used before. I mean, it's a group, because you don't want to have a bunch of groups and then have Facebook come in and shut you down. So this is what we got. This is what we had from last year. We pretty much just posted a thing every day. As you can see, that was our last message from last year. Funny videos like this one here. Quickly.
Coach gave to me 12 leg lunges.
So, these are all videos that we've already got stock and stuff like that we're going to, we can reuse to make everything. It's so much easier just to recycle some of the same content because it's already done. Why duplicate the same effort? I mean, unless you want to. But I hope all of you know how to create your own group. Let's look at creating our own group here. Go to groups. Top right corner, create group. Okay, you're going to figure out your name, what you want it, yada, 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 members, whoever you want to add. I always make it, when it comes to these kind of groups, the fun groups, I kind of make closed so people can see it. And then your other groups, I would make secret. But, like your general fitness pages, always make them public so that way more people can see them. So you've got, your group created now, your 12 days of fitness. Now you need to advertise it. So what are you going to do? You're going to create an event. I've already created an event because I was trying to get it all set up. Usually you just go create events. Whatever the name is. I always put in the privacy of your own home because a lot of people, that makes them feel much more comfortable about doing stuff. Like, oh, I have to go to a gym. You don't really have to go to a gym. You just do it in your own house. You select your date. This one here, we're going to start next week on the 9th, and then we're going to run it all the way to the 20th. It starts midweek, yeah, but it ends on a Sunday, and gives people time before Christmas so they're not all stressed out and like, oh my gosh, I got Christmas, I got to deal with that, yada yada yada. So, and then you put in your description, yada yada yada, and then you create your hit create event. Well, I don't need to do that because I've already created my events right here. So, bam, 12 days of fitness. I'm having a tough time right now trying to put in a photo. Let me see if I got any photos from last year we can add in. But, a banner picture for your event invite is really, really important because, you got to have something that catches the eye that people go, oh, man, I want to go check that out, especially when you do your invite because a lot of people say, I don't want to even touch that. Let's see here. Just throw in a motivational pick. Because, I mean, I can change it at any time, which is nice. Let's go with Robin Williams here. Yeah, but, and then, I haven't even advertised for it, and I've already got 5 people who are going for sure, 1 maybe. I haven't even, like I said, I don't even see how it invited 27 people. I don't know. Hang on. Wow, look at this. You know what? I think what it is, it was created off of people who I invited last year. But that's fine, That's fine if people want to, if it's reusing invites. I mean, that just means less work for me to create it. So this is the event. This is something that you're going to share with people. Export event. Usually will give you an email address that you can use. So export. I'll leave this page. So then, you can just drop that hyperlink that was created in there. Bam, hit enter. Cancel. I don't need that web call at the front. I don't know what that is, but it's something you don't need. Oh, why is it being a butt? But either way, I mean, you can invite people to the event. Like right here is a good spot to, share it just on my main page. Control V. Learning your hotkeys will save you a lot of time and effort. So like, if you do a Control C, you highlight something, and then you right click in it, that's a Control C. Oh, wow. Somebody already, look at that. Somebody's already tagging me in posts and stuff like this. I mean, this is good stuff to see, Bam, look at that. I need a motivational boost. Glad you're doing it again this year. Can you add my better half? Bam, look at that. Look how awesome that is, how easy that is. I mean, I haven't even been pushing it, and, it's already generating leads and stuff like that, because that's the quickest and easiest is, people see what you're doing. I mean, she's Shelby knows the Larsons, Neil Larson, Jennifer Larson, Aaron Larson, Jason Larson. Well, she's Jennifer Larson. She's about a year younger than me, but she's already, I mean, there's already people interested in the group, and I haven't even been advertising it. And then, the great thing is you just use Buffer to buffer all your posts, make your life easier with promoting it and stuff like that. Come on. So as soon as it loads up, bam. So what you got here is, Shelby, this is what you're looking at. So I can post to my general page. I've got another page I can post to, my Body Beast group, my Airborne Fitness, my Fitness Challenge group, Fit for Lifers. And then I can add one more group or event, connect a group. Boom.
I think also the thing I had an issue with this is that I was trying to schedule a time to post, and at the time it wasn't showing me the correct time that I had to that I had it scheduled to be post.
I've seen that too. And for whatever reason, it's somewhere in your settings here, or your My Account. There's somewhere time settings. There you go. I want 24-hour format. Huh. I thought there was a different spot. There's somewhere where you can go into and do that, because I had to do that with mine. So here you got I got my main page, my airborne, my push-up challenge I ran before, my Body Beast group. I don't want it in my Body Beast group, but I definitely want it in my airborne fitness group. Come join us for a merry good time. Gonna return, post the link at the bottom. Shoot. Hopefully it doesn't. Shoot, it already posted to my timeline, which is not what I was going for, but that's all right. Let's try a different one. Sorry, I can't type and spell. Bam, easy. Return, add my link, go over here. We're going to schedule the post. I want it posted in the morning. I think 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time hits 7 o'clock East Coast time. So it's still early enough that everything will show up in people's things. You can add a photo. I've already been scouring the internet for some of the photos I want to use. Bam. And then add to the queue. And so now it'll be scheduled for tomorrow's post, and it's going to go into my stuff. Here, this is that one that I didn't want to post, so I'm going to delete that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. It takes some getting. I'm used to doing it on my phone, so I want to create and upload an image. Bam. Or better yet, that's a good one right there. That's one from Kate. Kate did one last year. Oh, geez. Why has it got to be so difficult? No, I don't want to do that. I need to add another video. So bam, there we go. Now it's saved. So tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., I'm going to have a buffer post about my event that I've put the link in down at the, put it in there. If you want to shred some, yada, yada, yada. So bam, that's set. I don't have to worry about it going out. And let me double check where it's sharing to. I just want to. Go to the group. Okay. I'm just going through all my, because all those other posts that I had designed that I put up that I didn't need to necessarily put out there. I just got to edit them. Sorry it's taking so long. There you go. And then airborne fitness. Take out the extras that we don't need. Voila. Edit this last one, put the picture in. Too easy. Bam. All right. So that's Buffer. Using it saves you a lot of time, and you can sit here and get all your posts done out for the week. And you save yourself, trying to, oh my gosh, it's 4:30 in the morning. I got to get up and do this. So no biggie. So let's go into the next subject. Bam. So hammer and chisel hit today. Basically, it's a combination of the 21-day fix and Body Beast. And the results have been ridiculously crazy. So hopefully everybody knows how to get to their Beachbody site. Mine, this is mine, beachbodycoach.com/blackbeard1. Then, because what you want to do is you can get, if you got people interested or whatever talking about it, you want to be able to come in here. If I can get in there. Oh, I've already got it up in a second thing. So, so it'll bring you into this secure shopping site, fitness programs. So you've got, this is the deluxe, that's just the DVD package with some of the, you see it comes with the 21-day fix containers. Here's the deluxe package at $180. Looks like you get all the videos, 21-day fix containers, 2 sets of them, 8-pound medicine ball, and that's for $180. And then here's the upgrade package, 8-pound medicine ball, proven muscle building, and then you got the deluxe DVDs only. So what you can do with this is right up here, you can copy and paste the link. See, unfortunately, because I'm logged in on my side of the house, make sure when you're getting the...
Won't work, yeah.
What's that?
I was just going to say this link won't work because you're logged in.
Yes, correct. I'm logged in, but you want to make sure you're logged out completely. Go into your own site and grab the address. There's a generator out there. I think it's in the Symbiotic Fitness coach room, but that you can generate your link for this, or you can do it this way. I'd have to go and find it. But this is going to be a legit program, and you want to create a group for this. I'm pretty sure we'll have one. But when it comes to creating your own group, you want to be able to get access into a lot of the promotional stuff. It's so much easier to use the stuff that they've got. So, here's this, this is the back online office, stuff like that. So I went back into here, clicked into the promotional stuff. So this is some of the, things they got going on it. This will tell you here, link to purchase, yada, yada, yada. And then at the end right here, your ID. So your coach ID, you'll copy this and then drop your coach ID at the back end of it. And that's your link right there. So that's easy. I would save that somewhere where you can copy and paste it in a text link or what have you. That's the great thing about Beachbody is they got all the marketing stuff that you already want and need done up for you. So here's a video that you can share, or this is
I completely transform my body. I feel chiseled. I've never had biceps like this.
It's too easy. You can go there, share that direct link, bam, right there. And you can share it directly into Facebook's, all that kind of stuff. So that's so easy right there. If you want an e-card, you can, but that's kind of 19th century technology. But here's some awesome things right here. Thumbnail pictures. These are, they've already done all the marketing work for you. And here's, this is stuff right here, like this one right here. Bam. I would use that as I could share that image, bam. That creates that, oh, wow, what's that? oh, wow, tell me more, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's too easy to create your posts, advertising your links and stuff like that. Here's some stuff that's already done. I mean, it's creative that they did all the legwork to get you into taking care of this. I mean, you just load up your buffer and bam, you got it going. So what the great thing is that if you're advertising this stuff probably every 2 days, you can you're generating interest. So you've got your own, you got your 12 days of fitness. That's kind of your free challenge, getting them working into. And then once that challenge is over, they essentially have like a week and a half. And then everybody's going to start crushing on their New Year's resolutions. And, you're going to, basically from now until about May, that's where the bread and butter is earned in Beachbody. From the summertime on, it's kind of hit or miss because summertime, everybody's active and doing everything. But that stretch from January to May, that's your bread and butter months for building up your downlines, building up your customer base, building, generating that revenue from this to create that home sustainable income and stuff like that. But here's a great program that's going to help get that in, because a lot of people, Sagi's Body Beast, I mean, that's I like it because I like to build muscle, but the hammer and chisel, it creates that bridge between the 21-day fix where you're getting cut and then building muscle, creating a better body. And plus it's got the cardio, unlike Body Beast. I mean, where Sagi barely even got his knees up, he's like high knees. And you're like, dude, my knees are already higher than what you're getting at. And I'm not even doing anything. But it's, it's pretty easy to do that kind of stuff and get that all lined out. But yeah, using that combination of buffer to promote your promotional stuff, but don't do it every day because people go, oh God, I don't want to see that. I need to get more into doing my motivational post in the morning, my average Joe, I would say, every day kind of post mid-afternoon, and then something promotional in the afternoon. You know what I mean? That way you're drawing attention, creating that need that people want to go back to see your stuff and keep up in other people's feeds. That's an important thing. My Google right now is kind of not working so well, so I'd show you how, let's see here, see if it'll do it. So right up here, this is an app that I think I spent $10 on, but what it does is I can go in and invite like a crap ton of people. So I can go into Facebook, go into my events as soon as it pulls up. Got my 12 days of fitness event right here. Go into invites. And with that little icon running, okay, sorry, it's got to reinstall it. Sorry. Oh, now they got the 2016 version. Bam. So now it's added to Chrome. So it's up there in Google Chrome. So now I want to, let's see here. Let's go back into invite, see if it'll. It's not, seems to be working the way I want it to.
So what it'll basically do is that it'll go in, instead of having to click people all individually, it'll do a mass invite for 200 plus, 400 plus, or
Yeah,
is there a
so
limit for it?
exactly what it does. It just creates a, instead of going through and like 10 to 15 people at a time inviting, spending, a crap ton of time, it will invite, like half of your friends list. I usually have to do it 2 or 3 times, but I always go through and take out the coaches because the coaches don't need it. It's more for people that I want to get into. And the coaches will know about my group anyway. So there's no sense in inviting, all those people. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it for tonight. Any other questions or anything else I can help you with?
The one question I have, and this is going back to the marketing,
Mm-hmm.
are there, do they have a list just for hammer and chisel right now, or do they have a marketing post?
Every
Pictures that you can use for everything?
every workout. So let's go in here because that's what I was using for when I was running my Body Beast group last time. That's what I used to, I started and I'm like, well, then I just started using those posts for my people that were in the group.
Okay.
And it was, so we'll go sales and marketing, product toolkit. Bam. You can choose any program you want. Let's just go with one that I'm familiar with, Body Beast. Bam. So here you got marketing, you got the promo video, sample posts, and it comes up in a PDF, so that way you can just copy and paste. I mean, it just goes back to all of that stuff that they make.
It takes the mind work out of especially for new coaches. This will be the easiest.
Yeah,
easiest way.
Website banners. Boom.
Okay.
Just easy stuff like that. Let's see here. Where were the pictures? And then here's a guides. So like if you're running a 30-day group, bam. So instructions, yada, yada, yada. But it gives you posts. Here's all the videos that you want to, post links to. But then here's prep week, day 1 of prep, blah, blah, blah. And then you just copy and paste that whole thing,
Oh yeah, and I've browsed through this back when I first joined and didn't really pay much attention to it, but now I see it and I'm like, okay, this is a lot easier.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
go into Buffer, grab all of this stuff, put that into Buffer,
and then no fuss, no muss, it's easy. And this here has posts for the whole program.
Okay.
Whereas, but you're never going to do a full, 60-day Hammer and Chisel 60-day. This is 90 days. You're never going to run a 90-day challenge group because people just tend to always fall off.
Right. Is some of this stuff going to be gone over in the crash course?
Don't know. I have no idea what's going on with that. I've been so busy with everything. I've been disconnected from going on. I mean, I hardly have, you've probably seen, I don't post as much as I used to. So now I need to get back into my Buffer and just start loading posts up, because what I've done is taken just a skyrocketed affinity level that I had going into the summer and just, I pissed it away. So, but there's the core people, Jennifer Larson, she saw my post. And one of the things is Facebook has made it so easy to keep up with people. So all you got to do, go into Facebook. Oh, look at this. Oh, what's this? Oh, birthday announcements.
Oh yeah, I know.
Boom, easy. I already did these on my phone today, but how easy is it to go, happy B-Day?
Yeah.
I already told him happy birthday already, so bam. Now I'm showing up more in his feed. And I do that with everybody else, and my post will show more up in his feeds, and everybody else's feeds I'll show show up more. So people will see my stuff, more than likely see more of my posts, and that kind of keeps my affinity up, because it's like how, like I was saying earlier this year, the 5, try and do 5 different things, 5 likes, like 5 posts, comment on 5 posts, and write on 5 different people's pages. But you got to do them on 15, so it ends up being on 15 different people's pages.
Right.
And if you just do those simple things, and also it's 4 by 5, 5 likes, 5 comments, 5 pages, and then 5 friend requests. Because always trying to keep your friend requests, keep adding people. So like, let's see here. Where is it?
And see, the only reason I haven't done that so much lately is because, like, the thing that Megan ran into, and I didn't know this, is that she had a total of 3 coaches approaching her, me being one of them, and 2 other ones that we went to high school with.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like a lot of the people that I would typically friend from school, I kind of don't want to, because I already know that they're getting bombarded by the other 2 coaches.
Well, and that's the thing. As long as you're not actively just like straight up going for these people,
Well, and I'm not, like, I'll pay attention to people's posts and say they're, struggling with work stuff, or trying to make ends meet. Like, there's a couple of people that I've now offered, because it was towards the end of the month, and I was like, all right, I'm putting feelers out there for the beginning of December, beginning of January. I was like, I'm willing to offer up my commission. I've seen your posts, talking about trying to make ends meet. And they're like, oh, that's fine and great. I did a video chat with 2 of them on the same thing, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool, thanks. But no one ever takes it seriously. And I'm like, I'm serious. I know what it's like to struggle. All you have to do is that if you know someone who's talking about it or is interested in it or mentions something, you go, hey, I know someone. Refer them to me. If they purchase, then there you go. There's that money. And I said, you could do anywhere from $7 a person to $100 a person. And if you refer 3 people that do, an ultimate reset, that's $300 right there. That typically pays a bill. That's like a couple of Christmas presents for kids. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
But I don't think that they really truly take it serious, and they just think, oh, she's just trying to get people. And I'm like, no, like, Peter and I know what it's like.
And that's the thing, is that you gotta show people. It goes back to kind of proof the product works.
Right.
So like, show people, hey man, I've been there, yeah, I'm not making a lot of money at this, but what, here's the thing, is that I'm bringing in extra income.
Right.
And
But it was not there before, no matter how little or how big it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, didn't I hear that we can do something as a tax write-off as far as the business goes?
Anytime you're buying a product,
Uh-huh.
that's a tax write-off, because if you're using it for business purposes, because what you're doing is you're using it to create more business, so it's more of a marketing tool.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, what would you consider?
Well, any program you buy, if you buy a program and you use it and you put your pictures out there to try and generate business, that's you're using it for marketing purposes.
Okay.
You know, so me and Jenny, we save all of our Beachbody receipts because every bit of it is used to help create that image, create that business, you know. So
Right.
that's how,
Okay.
you know, I mean, we're not making, you know, crazy money at it. So, you know, we're not going to get dinged by the IRS pretty hard. But, you know, it comes to a point where, like, you know, Kate and David's status, when your combined income is well over $1 million, you're looking for every tax break you can because your income is straight to you. There's no tax withholdings or whatever. You know, you get your thing at the end of the year as a 1099. So if you make more than $500, you're going to get a 1099 and you'll have to, you know, use that on your taxes for income. But as long as you're saving all of your beach. So every time you get a box in the mail, so here's one right here. Every time you get a box in the mail and, you know, that has this invoice in it, you know, that's as long as it's for that, you know, dated year, you know, you that's your receipt for buying a promotional product to use for advertising. So, you know,
Okay. I just was curious, so that way I could pass it on to Megan, because I was curious. I was like, really, the only thing that we've bought lately is the Shakeology.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's still because you're taking it to promote healthy lifestyle, you know.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, it's just like, you know, most employers, and I'm sure, you know, for Peter, Comcast has a employee reimbursement for fitness, because the last company I worked for, I get $250 towards, you know, fitness related products. So if I bought a gym membership or a workout program or a supplement,
I don't know if he does, but that's a good question, because that would be a good reimbursement. I'll have to ask Peter that.
$250 is $250. You know, that's nothing to shake a stick at. So, all
Yeah.
right. Anything else, since you're the only person on the call?
No, I think that's it. I think the rest is just waiting for this crash course, and then I'll get my invite out tomorrow for the 12 days of fitness.
Okay, cool. All right then. Well, then if I can figure out how to shut this down, I will shut this puppy down. So,
Well,
all right.
stop screen sharing.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find is the
Just down at the bottom.
That's the thing, is I'm not finding it. See, I'm over here into this one right here.
Yeah, it should just be down here at the bottom.
That'd be great if it was. Oh wait, there it is. It's hiding. It's hiding in my second screen.
No. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right.
Cool.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.